Hola, 2 videos in one day. I decided the first video was really sad and kind of depressing to make. So I decided to make two, two for one. Oh yeah. And this video is about how I was a weird kid. Whoa, surprise! Who didn't guess that one? In case you didn't know, when I was a kid, I had an afro the size of 3 of my faces, and it was disgusting. And my curly hair now, so much more better, so much more better, so much better. There you go. Than my curly hair then, which I think Satan lived in for a few years, and then somehow I got knocked out, probably by me crashing into a house when I was 12. It shook it out of my face, so who knows what happened. Yeah, but I was an awkward kid. And when people say that, they're usually exaggerating, in my opinion, because I grew up with a bunch of people who say that. They're like, oh yeah, I was so awkward. I had my mom pack my lunch every day, or like, I'm so awkward. I, you know, wore this dorky shirt once. You don't even know. I was so awkward as a kid. The first rumor I ever remember being spread about me was that I lick my own armpits. Which, first of all, like, that's not even possible. I've tried now. Now that I realize how weird that is. I decided to try how weird that was. And, two, it's because I said something tasted like armpits. And this girl decided to tell my whole third grade class that I licked my own armpits. Which, one, you would want to be my friend for that, because that's pretty impressive. And two, what? So that's the first rumor ever spread about me. I was taller than every boy in my grade until ninth grade, I think. Yeah, and now I'm the shortest, which is so awesome. I love being short. I'll never not like being short, really, because I was so tall, and everyone would call me the Jolly Green Giant behind my back, but guess what? The giant can hear you because my ears are bigger than yours. Yeah. And I had to wear a bra. Ooh, it's getting personal now. In third grade. And boys would walk behind me and snap my bras all the time, so I would like hunch over and feel bad all the time. And that's why I never stand up straight. Ever. I'm gonna have scoliosis. I probably already do. So that sucks. And then, that was annoying. And everyone knew, and even the girls would make fun of me, which, like, in movies and stuff, that's like, oh yeah, all the girls want to have a bra and go through girl puberty, and that's like the defining moment. No! It sucks! And people make fun of you! It's not fun. So whoever's making those movies they're a crack baby, because that makes no sense. No offense to crack babies, because I'm sure they have more sense than whoever's making those stupid high school movies with 21-year-olds acting like 16-year-olds. So there's that. Then I had braces for 5 years, and my gums, like my lips and everything, would get like all torn up. So I'd have like bloody massacre mouth all the time. And that's just the looks part. Now, that wouldn't be as bad if it was just the looks. But judging by me already as a high schooler, you know that I probably didn't grow up normal. And you would be correct in guessing that. When I was in 3rd through 5th grade, I had my own Indian tribe with its own currency, traditions, holidays, rituals, clothing, and government. Which sounds cool, but the amount of obsession I like put into it, not so cool. Uh, I had crushes on boys probably every 2 days, and in my diary, I sound like a slut. Because I'm like, I am so in love with blah blah blah, and the next day I'd be like, blah blah blah, did this mean so I'm in love with blah blah blah. And then the next day, did not look at me in the eye. And I thought that all these boys liked me back, and turns out none of them did, except one. And I saw you at the mall yesterday, but I mean, he doesn't watch these. He doesn't even know who I am anymore. You were my one. No, but that's cool. Yeah. There were so many weird things about me, though. Okay, I used to... oh, man. I used to pretend that I was a mythical creature called the night crawler, which I didn't know was a type of earthworm at the time. And the night crawler was basically like a bat bird, and I would wear my blanket, and then I'd put all these marbles in my lap and like curl up and like hatch my eggs, and then like oh god. Oh, it was bad. It was so bad. Oh, I forgot about that. I used to pretend I was a fortune teller, and then my parents got mad because I kept predicting the future and like acting like a witch. And I had like a snow globe, and it was my crystal ball. It's because I read those Judy Moody books, and she pretended she was a fortune teller sometimes. What else did I do? I thought I was a Jedi for a really long time. My friend trained me, and it was after the second Star Wars just came out, and I even had like a little mini lightsaber, and I would move things with the Force all the time, apparently. I thought it was real. It is not real. Sorry, guys. I thought it was. I thought I moved the Wendy's sign. The huge sign. I thought I moved it. I didn't. Or did I? I believed in fairies until I was about 15. That's really embarrassing to admit. But hardcore believed in fairies, and I would look for them all the time. And I would find fairy rings, and I would leave things for them, like create houses for them outside. Until I was 15, guys. This is sad. Most of you have known me since I was 15. Now you know. I stopped playing with dolls when I was 14. I think that's right. 14 or 13. And I didn't play with dolls when I was little, not that much. And then I randomly decided to be a mother for a few years. And then this is proof how I will be a terrible mother. I decided I wanted a kid, and then I ditched them. I ordered all this stuff from American Girl, got it, and I'm not even joking, the very next day, I was like, you know what, I really don't like dolls, and I just stopped playing with them. And it was over like $200 of merchandise that my family had bought me. So, yeah. I'm sorry, family. Yeah. Okay, I tried to strangle a cat once, which is like, I still feel horrible about this to this day. My friend got my cat because my cat would, like, claw my family. So my friend and his family were like, we'll take the cat when I was younger. And so they had my cat, and he also had a baby kitten who was really cute. And I was like, he can't have both. I must have them all. And so I tried to kill his baby kitten, and I tried to strangle it with a pillow, and I could have killed it. Like, I think it was only a few seconds away from dying, and then I felt awful and ripped off the thing and held it and cried. So there is hope for me, but I was almost a serial killer. This close. I would write stories about people all the time. Also, I would share my stories in class all the time, and people would try to copy me, like kids do, and I would report them. I was the biggest tattletale. Like, one time my friends broke into this foreclosed house, and I mean, we weren't even going to do anything. They just wanted to see what it looked like. There was really no harm in it. No one was there. And, okay, I did not tell on them. Like, to this day, we still have this fight. They think that I told my mom right off, but my mom asked me, and I told them. She saw us. I mean, you can't really go around your mom. So I was a big tattletale. I used to pretend that I could hear Jesus in first grade, and these kids, we played like this American Idol game. I don't even think American Idol was a thing yet, but we had a singing competition on the playground, and I used to get bullied a lot, and these girls were like beating me up because I was late to go to our fake singing competition or something. And I was like, the Lord has told me that your souls are in danger. And I was like, the Spirit is upon me. And I would just be like possessed by Jesus, I guess. And it scared the crap out of them. But they still beat me up. And it sucked. Yeah, I used to get bullied, but I really don't feel bad about it because one of my bullies is like this really ugly bisexual. No offense to bisexuals. But she doesn't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. She's just like, And then the other one's a meth addict. And I feel great. Karma, I'm telling you, it exists. They used to, they used to beat me up for no reason. It was because I was awkward looking. So that sucked. I used to pretend I was a teacher, and I would teach extensive lessons to my stuffed animals until I was in 6th grade. You gotta understand that people stop playing with toys and stuff 3rd grade, pretty much, and I wouldn't give up. My Barbies had soap opera situations. One of my Barbies was gay sometimes, and that was a big deal because his family didn't accept him. My other Barbie got divorced, and then people got pregnant all the time. All the time. Sometimes they were married, sometimes they weren't, and that was a big deal. Some of my Barbies would die in car crashes. My Polly Pockets all died in avalanches. Um, yeah. My Barbies would be possessed. They just had the worst luck, really. Like, you think Glee is bad. You should have watched Jenna play Barbies. Because it got pretty bad. Oh, also, all of them turned out to be amputees by the end of my Barbie career. Yeah, I took them in the bathtub all the time, and their limbs kept falling off because of the mold. So I would, like, make up these extensive stories, like, a velociraptor killed Ken last night, did you hear? But, you know, his friend made off with one arm. So, yeah, I was weird. And that's just scratching the surface. There's a bunch of stuff that I would never admit to doing. So much stuff that I would never admit to doing. But that is the extent of what I will tell you. Ciao.